Hey guys, and welcome to the video. We're going to be discussing the idea that Margot Robbie might be coming back to play Harley Quinn in James Gunn's DCU reboot. So grab your bat, put on your makeup, and let's go looking for Mr. J. But before we get started, make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and stay up to date with all of the movie news we have going on around here. So guys, this article comes from boundingintocomics.com. Two scoopers claim Margot Robbie will return as Harley Quinn in James Gunn's DCU. Margot Robbie is rumoured to return as Joker's former girl, Harley Quinn, when the new DCU gets going. We've been hearing this one quite a bit to a degree of certainty, although doubt gets cast on it when we have no way of knowing from what the Snyderverse continuity will be canon and what won't be. So yeah, everybody knows Margot Robbie as Harley Quinn in the DCEU was a breakout character. She was pretty much universally beloved by pretty much all of the audience. And yeah, she was fantastic in the role. Couldn't fault her. She did a fantastic, great job. And whether she will be coming over to the DCU reboot with James Gunn is yet to be seen. It makes sense because she's fantastic in the role, but there's a lot of confusion about what's coming over from the Snyderverse over to James Gunn's DCU reboot. We don't quite know yet. Hopefully in time it will be cleared up. So let's continue on with the article and see what it has to say. But now a source that's gaining a trust as an insider with accurate information claims to be able to confirm the rumor. Social media scooper My Time to Shine Hello tells everyone in an X post not to worry, Robbie will be back, and this can be 100% confirmed. That's big words there. So they say, quote, I can confirm Margot Robbie will be back as Harley Quinn in the DCU, says the post. So there's a post here from My Time to Shine Hello on Twitter, or X, whatever you call it. I prefer to call it Twitter because X is a stupid name. I can confirm Margot Robbie will be back as Harley Quinn in DCU. I'm not sure if this person is like an industry insider or they're just a movie pundit or a content creator. I'm not sure what sources they have or where they get the information from, but apparently this person can be quite reliable with DC information. So maybe we should listen to what they have to say, but at the same time, just remember to take everything with a grain of salt, guys. So some in the thread are skeptical, to say the least, and My Time to Shine isn't always right, but there are some legs to this claim, and not just Robbie's. YouTuber Sil Abdul has heard the same thing, and it is beyond dispute now that part of James Gunn and Peter Safran's plan is to ditch some characters and keep others. Abdul stated, quote, I am being told not to rule out Margot Robbie yet, and maybe I guess I don't rule her in yet either. Pretty much a 50-50 situation. Pretty good friends with Gunn as well, and I think she's going to carry on. Since it's a reboot, nothing has to be in the continuity of what happened before. Yeah, so the continuity coming over from obviously James Gunn's Suicide Squad. There was the reboot. He kept some of the original Suicide Squad cast from the David Ayer movie. He brought it over into his own kind of soft reboot of the Suicide Squad. Obviously, Harley Quinn, Margot Robbie Harley Quinn, was brought over to James Gunn's soft reboot of the Suicide Squad. Whether he's going to continue to have her in the absolute DCU reboot is yet to be seen. Hopefully she does continue because I think she's fantastic in that role. So he continued, quote, so if I'm going to bet on this today, I consistently heard Cavill was out, Ben was out, Gal was out, and I'm hearing the same thing that Margot Robbie was in along with Joe Manganiello. Obviously, Joe Manganiello was the guy who played Deathstroke. His casting was fantastic as well. That guy was great, but we didn't get enough of him. Hopefully, I think he was going to be in the Batman solo project. Obviously, that didn't go ahead, but we should have seen more of Joe Manganiello as Deathstroke because that guy just looked fantastic. So, this was famously the case with the Suicide Squad, where Gunn held on to key players from David Ayer's cast, including Robbie. Yep, that's what I was just saying, guys. We also know that Viola Davis came back as Amanda Waller, and John Cena will play Peacemaker again, even if it takes a few years to get a second season. Keeping Robbie around after smashing success of Barbie is only logical. Yeah, that's the thing as well. Like, her notoriety, her fame, and her public image has only massively increased due to the success of Barbie. So for James Gunn to keep Margot Robbie, now that she's been this successful with Barbie, to keep her in the DCU would only help to, bring on board some of those Barbie fans potentially, and, to bring up the DCU, kind of raise the elevation of it. And it only seems like a logical thing to do, really. To recast Harley Quinn, it doesn't make much sense to me. But then again, I'm not a movie executive, so. Fans are divided over Gunn's strategy, especially when there is lingering confusion about the narrative of what the DCU and Superman legacy will be like. They figure, and justifiably so, quote, if Robbie, then why not Henry Cavill or Ben Affleck? We may never know a straight answer, but it's clear he is doing what he wants, whatever it takes. Well, yeah, he can do what he wants because he's the CEO of, you know, DC Studio, so he's the boss. He can do what he wants. But he's a smart guy. He makes great films. I mean, look at the last Guardians film that he made. It was a fantastic movie. He makes great movies, and the guy knows what he's doing. So I trust in James Gunn. In the meantime, there may not be room for the Snyderverse anymore, but other Elseworld projects are going to go somewhere. The next one to pay attention to is Joker Folie à Deux, which stars Lady Gaga as the new version of Harley Quinn. I've seen the behind the scenes pictures, you know, that came out, you know, the set pictures of what she looks like as Harley Quinn. And I didn't think she looks all that good as Harley Quinn. Like, the image doesn't do much for me. But I'm sure she's going to play the role amazingly, but the image doesn't do a lot. But I can get past that. If the performance is good, then I can overlook the image of her Harley Quinn. So, Lady Gaga has a new version of Harley Quinn, obsessed with Arthur Fleck, played by Joaquin Phoenix, that bursts from the asylum next year in time for Halloween. So yeah, guys, it's just a short article here, just basically saying that there's a scooper here, My Time to Shine. He's basically saying that he's 100% confirmed that Harley Quinn's coming back. But as I say, take it with a pinch of salt, guys. I really hope she does come back because she's universally loved. I don't know of anyone who hated her in that role. And yeah, so that's kind of where we are, guys. Hopefully she does come back. Jump into the comment section. Let me know what you think about this, guys. Do you want her to continue? Do you want Margot Robbie to continue playing Harley Quinn? Or would you prefer a fresh reboot with a new actress? Let me know what you think. And I will see you soon.